part 2. What should I call this one? Maybe I'll just call this one Memories. That'd be nice. Okay, so part 2 of Memories. Make note of that, please.
Okay, memories?
Yeah, there's a part 1 and 2, and hopefully that'll be all. I don't have much to say. But finding all of these hint drops on or near our property or inside our property, as the case may be with the vehicle. Now we also have to suspect why certain articles of my clothing is missing or stretched out. Because I'm like, who's trying these on? It ain't me. I didn't put on that much weight. I work with fabric, and I'm pretty sure that, you know, like this, okay, this is going to slowly drop over time. That's why I don't hang it from here, I drape it. I've worked with fabric. And this mesh stretches both ways, but more so this way. So I know if I hang it from here, the life of this article and garment is going to be over much quicker than if I preserve it properly. So we fold it over at the waistline and put it on a hanger, a wooden hanger. It keeps the moisture out of the fabric. This is lycra, cotton, and stuff like that, so it doesn't get stretched out with the moisture as much. Where plastic, it'll slip off, it doesn't grab, and etc. So being that I work with all this fabric, I'm like, wait a minute, that is not what I remember leaving that article of clothing. Wait a minute, I did not put on weight to stretch this out. And I'm holding it up to my husband, right, and my son, and I'm like, are you guys doing anything funny here? You know? And it wasn't. And then I started doing things to protect my clothes, because I'm like, somebody has a key to our unit and coming in and doing this stuff. So we're trying to set up cameras, and, you know, so over the years we've gotten a little bit more savvy to what's been going on. And as you're piecing all of this together, it's like, wait, this is really stupid. What is going on here? And instead of freaking out, bouncing off all the walls, screaming and crying, it's like, wait, I was getting mad. This stuff makes me mad. It doesn't make me cry. It doesn't make me freak out, although I might use that term. That's hyperbole, guys. It pisses me off, you know, because I'm not rich and I don't want to have to keep buying my clothes. I'm like, hey, guys, if you want to wear women's clothes, let me know and we'll buy you a wardrobe. Can you just please leave mine alone? And the thing is, they were way too big, and it wasn't stretched out enough to have fit their bodies. That was their saving grace. I laugh about it because we had fights over this. And it was quite comical. But, you know, but yet bigger than me. And it's like, wait a minute, I didn't wash this on a cycle that would stretch it out. And I always know how to get my fabric to, I've worked with fabric. I know how to do this, to shape it again. And this is not something that would stretch out like that on its own. I don't necessarily, like something like this, you can't step into, you have to pull it overhead, otherwise this is gonna break. So I would learn how I could tell when somebody would break the hem or break the fibers. And so we were finding out that was happening, but it wasn't broken enough or stretched out enough to fit my men folk. Like I said, that was their saving grace, because I was getting mad. I'm like, hey, wait a minute, buy your own wardrobe here. But here's the thing. With all of this all has to do with memory, right? I would place something somewhere and it wouldn't be there. We're getting all these hint drops, right? So we had that kind of hint drop. And then we have other hint drops where people are actually trying to help us. Thank you. We that's okay. We don't mind that kind of a hint drop, you know. But to do the other things, it's a we're not falling for that. And you know, we have it all cataloged. Oh my gosh, it's been so ridiculous. But let me get back to the point. With all of these hint drops that have been happening, and the good ones, it's been helping us put all these pieces together. You know, it's like, like I said in the other videos, we're making assembling a puzzle, because we're with all these pieces. We don't have the benefit a picture on the cover of the box, or a little insert or pamphlet that says this is what it's supposed to look like in the end. And what you see can be altered as you go along, because you get another piece and you're like, oh crap, we made a mistake here. So we're having to go back and fix things, although I think the people who are helping us are way advanced and way beyond, and have probably found out our mistakes too. Like, we're not trying to falsely accuse anybody, but if this stuff started happening to you, wouldn't you want it to A, stop, B, find out who really is responsible for doing it and why, receive restitution, be given what you should have had to begin with, which in my case is the experience, fame, money, you know, all of these things that were not in an entitlement sense, but that were due to me because it was stolen in the first place. You know? My viewership is being kept down. And then all of a sudden, I'll keep that for another video. But, we've gotten great reviews. My dancing doesn't suck. Go watch the videos. I can bust out a quad on my left leg. It's my weaker leg. Now, I don't know. Post-accident. But that's the thing, And then somebody's giving us a nasty review, which beforehand we said, we don't want to be reviewed. We were just getting a bad feeling, my board and I, about a lot of things. We're like, no, we don't want this. And we went to 2 people, one in writing and one on the phone. We said, we're very concerned about this, and the very thing we warned them about happened. And then our video didn't supposedly, we were given somebody else's video, and then it was like, wait, where is it? And then we said, well, we have a copy, it doesn't matter. And then all of a sudden our video shows up. So we have the video of it, so you guys be the judge. I think it was really nasty and pre-planned. I mean, you have these instincts for a reason, and the very thing we said, no, why is it so important for you to do this? To belittle what we have, one of our best pieces. And then it seems like somebody else did a takeoff on it. I don't think that's hard to piece together. But nonetheless, anyway, let's get back to the memories thing. So, as we're getting all these pieces, like I said, wouldn't you want to know what happened to you? I had all these pieces, the fracturedness in my life from being sexually abused as a child. So I put all that together with speaking with people in my family and knowing the history of my grandfather and all of these things, and what my mother said to me on the phone, which, by the way, I want to get a copy of that. That was a precious, priceless phone conversation. I almost have the date tracked down, narrowed down, based on certain information that we came across in these boxes, right? We would like to have that, very much so, because it was amazing. So I want to know why all of this stuff was done to me. I mean, I can gather it because of greed, because I was good, and I still am, and people want that for themselves without having to pay me. And it wasn't just a one-shot wonder type deal or a one-hit wonder. There was more to glean from. So, shame on you guys. Shame on you guys. So we'll track all that down too. So with all of this and the memories and it bringing me back and it clicks, I was like, oh, wait a minute, I remember this. Can we find this document? Because I remember drawing something like this when I was a little girl, and it would shed light on this part. And so we're piecing it all together. And I thought my Red Ribbons book was done. No, because I'm finding out so much more. It's not, oh my gosh, there's probably going to be 5 more volumes to this. Easily. Come on now. And how many pages does this one have? This one has a lot of pages. It's 300 and something. 350, I want to guess. It could be. It could be about that many. I think what's important for me to express to you is not only for me to be vocal at this time, to help protect myself and others, but to let you know what I'm going through so it's documented, so that nobody can say that I didn't reach out in every way, shape, or form to get help, to get help in solving the red ribbons riddle here, and to have everything, well, it needs to be resolved. Wait a minute, there's an error on the spine of this. I don't know if this is the current edition, but the little TMs are off. Trademark. I mean, you get the idea, but it's just a little off. Yeah, by about a quarter. It's below it's dropped below the line. It's not a footnote notation thing. Anyway, how did I see that? It's pretty glaring. It's pretty big. It's pretty big. Pretty big mistake. We'll fix that. So anyway, wait, is this before it went to print? No? Who knows? Oh, Lord. Anyhow, guys, I really want to impress upon you that we have to keep our memories intact in what we go through and document everything. Because if you are targeted like I was, this is your saving grace. This is helping you prove exactly what I've been saying. Like, we found pictures. They were taken at the same time in the same place, and my hair is color timed. Wrong color. Completely. That's like, what film was being pre-produced at that time? And you have to wonder why that dude didn't get back to us about my script, which happened to be in the same place of all this other stuff. So it's pretty easy to figure out, I think. And yeah, that happens several times in my life. I gotta put these pictures up, they're so cute. I'm wearing a pink bikini. Hot, sexy, gorgeous, right? And little flowers on it. And my hair was like a light brown color. And then the prior week, it was almost close to its normal red hair color. I'm wearing, I call it my Titanic dress because it has a mesh overlay with black beading, and it has burgundy underneath of it. And my hair, some of you have seen me do this. I use metal combs, and it was put up, very elegant, right? Like that. I think I might have done it in a video recently too. And I'm wearing heels. My husband and I were going someplace, I think, and we pulled over by a tractor just spontaneously, or did the tire blow out? Something like that. I gotta ask. We had so many interesting stories happen. And there was a tractor there, and I just started posing on it, and my husband started taking pictures of me. We got that developed, like I said, that was a week prior to the bikini shots, and we were going to use them to send out to an agent. And I was like, wait, my hair is the wrong color. I can't use these. We're going to have to do them again. So that was really interesting. And it so happens it was done at this one place that in the current day and age, we had some interesting dealings with them. This has been going on a while. It was just different means and modes of transmitting my creativity, my likeness. Now we have social media, and you know how I feel about that. There are more responsible than others. I get it. But my memories, my photographs, my journals, all of this stuff was being used against my will. And so now I have a different set of memories I get to include in many more volumes of this book. I think we're going to also actually make a very, very dissertation format-esque book where it's probably going to be at least that big. bigger than a 9/11 Commission book that came out. Why do we want to do that? Because what has been done to me needs to be shared so other people don't go through the same thing I did, and you can protect yourselves. And so you can actually get more of an idea of the hell I've been through. You know, it's been interesting to say the least. And to see who else, is there anybody that I call beloved? Are you guys involved in this too? I don't want to falsely accuse, but you know, you're part of my memories as well. And as an artist, I want to know. I want to know what I get to do. I want to create my memories in present time with actual truth. I don't want to make something that's wrong. I don't want to make something that was based on what I thought was true, but is not. Does that make sense? You know, I don't just entertain for entertainment's sake, and there's nothing wrong with that. We do pieces like that, and I have done things like that before, but that's not my main focus. I want to find a method and also maybe a ministry. I'm not talking about God ministry, but something that I'm trying to get across to other people to help them. They don't have to be told about Jesus Christ, or maybe they'll ask me. But I at least want to have a ministry in the form of business too, and art that actually helps people. Helping people can be a ministry. My art does that. And it entertains. Wow, all of that in one show. I know I'm good. I don't need to have other people tell me that, but thank you for telling me that. But I need to be able to stop this that's going on. And no, I don't want to help raise up a doppelganger to be me in an area that y'all, whatever the they is, want to usurp and take from me. I don't mind teaching people how to dance, but I need to get paid for it very well. And I'm not going to teach them how to be me. You know, that was a proposition. Pretty weird. I'm not going to do that. Why would I do that? That's like ripping out my soul. That's me giving permission for somebody else to take my likeness and to take what I do. No. I am not making these videos so somebody can take what they want, extrapolate it, and then give it to an up-and-coming that may resemble me in some way. You know, oh, this with the dance, or this with the choreography, or this with photography, or, you know what I'm saying? No, it's mine. We're in the process of trademarking all of these things to get it on the books, and it's gotta stop. Why do you want to even be me? You guys have what it takes to be your beautiful selves that don't emulate me, that don't emulate other people. But then again, they have gotten rid of a lot of good original people because they don't want to control, they can't control them. That's why they were working so hard on vetting me. That's why they didn't want me to find my memories. That's why they didn't want me to remember. They didn't want me to piece it all together. I can see where I was stopped in several places. I can see where they were infiltrating in my circle with all of these people to try to lead me astray from what I knew what my focus was. And I had to take the risk. My board had to take the risk and just say, carve these people out, love them from a distance, but put them over there until we know for sure if they're safe people or not. Because right now we can't trust a single soul. Sad, huh? Not sympathy. Don't feel sorry for me. It's just sad that we have to do that. And then when we're all done, we'll clean up the mess. And if these people who were legitimately on our side, we will put them back here as legitimate people in our fold, if they're even interested. If they're not, God bless them, we still love them. And whatever they think about us, whatever, we can't control it. But we had to do this. My life and everybody's lives are on the decline because of memories, essentially. That's what it was. And documentation. So anyway, I'm going to sign out. So this was a two-parter, and I'm very happy to share this with you. So as an artist, think about your memories. I'm pretty sure you will not be going through the same thing I did. Don't be scared. I don't want this to scare you, but let this prepare you and protect you. And if you have any questions, you need to reach us. Don't listen to anybody else, just reach us. So I love you guys. God bless you. May you prosper and live long as well. Yeah, I love Star Trek too, huh? Bye guys.